Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Raid, the GamerAccess.com's PC gaming podcast. I'm your host, Bronson Fiore, joined by John Macaluso.
What is up, guys?
How you doing, John? How you been?
I'm good. Just spent the last 2 hours on my PC for Shitaki. Not too bad. I'm PC'd up right now.
You're PCP'd up, just
I'm
doing
PCP'd
drugs before
up,
stream.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's how you get the best streams, man.
Yeah.
You should know for those late night senpai bros.
Yeah, those 11 at night fucking streams. Like, I decided, oh man, we're gonna stream once at 11 at night, and that became a thing for like a week, and we're like, this was a terrible idea. But no, it's looking Super Senpai looks like it's gonna be back next week. We're just gonna go the days you guys aren't on, so it'll be Sunday, Wednesday, Friday.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think we're gonna play through Journey on the next one.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. I don't know. And then after Journey, we're gonna go through all the Halo games except for Reach, because, well, it's not.
Sadly, no Reach. Yeah.
Yeah, until that backwards compat patch comes out. I know this is console related, but I actually got into that beta for the backwards compatibility.
For the Xbox preview.
Yeah. Yep.
I thought you were part of that if you were Xbox preview.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Then what do you have to do for it?
You just install the preview program and then go into your games then you wait for it to patch, and then after it's patched, you go into your games and you should have your digital downloads that are backwards compatible.
No way.
Yeah. So.
Dude, I'm gonna do that right now. Holy crap.
Yeah, I downloaded
That's
Geometry.
amazing.
Yeah, Ray and I played Geometry Wars for like 2 hours. It was awesome. Yeah. Let's see. God. I don't know. That preview program, it seems neat. I'm looking forward to going back to certain 360 games. Especially because, like, my 360 has basically been taken over by other people. Like, it's just... That is now claimed by my mom as her 360. So, whatever. That's fine. I can play Viva Pinata again soon.
Well, I mean, yeah, with the Rare Collection.
Yeah.
I will be purchasing that as soon as possible as well.
Yeah, I'm really hoping we get a review copy, because I'm glad I have this new job because I'm making more money, but because I didn't get paid till the end of the month for any of my work, really, I essentially, have double bills, so I'm broke until mid-August. So, that's fun.
That is bums. But at least when you're done with that, you're kind of free in a way.
Yeah, and, the second I have money, I have a friend's wedding in September to go to California for. So, that'll be good.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, anyway. PC gaming.
Oh, yeah. How about that PC?
Yeah, my new job affords me a fair amount of time to PC and mobile game, because I can't take a console. Well, I could take a console there, but I don't want to risk it getting destroyed, because it's a lot harder to hide your PS4, Xbox One in a bag. So I'll bring my laptop or my tablet, and pretty much every night I end up playing Hearthstone for a little while. Every single night, no matter what.
Huh, that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. Especially when, the day shift actually does their job and keeps the house clean. So that's good. But yeah, Hearthstone, that game continues to be horribly addictive. It's so much fun. They nailed what I loved about Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. You have been on Evolve. Anything else you've been playing on PC, or how's Evolve been going?
Evolve's awesome. Has a few technical problems that I found a little bit hard to get over. We have this thing that happens on the stream every once in a while that we call Evolve Disco, or it's kind of got a different name. So you turn it on, you get it going. which is a process because it takes a while to get you into games. Once you get into a game, it's like strobe lighting and green. Was the color it happened with me. Nick, it happens every single time he got on. So luckily we found a fix, which is just to alt tab out of it and then go back in it. But man, like Evolve's such a good game, but it's got its problems.
I have actually been having technical problems with Blizzard games recently, because for whatever reason, I try and launch Battle.net on occasion, and it's like failed to create graphic context, and then it won't start the Battle.net launcher. Like I'm doing it right now, actually, and I guarantee you, yep. Failed to create graphics context. You see the stair check your graphics drivers are up to date and that your system meets the minimum requirement. And I'm like, okay, well I'm running a 770, so that's not an issue whatsoever. And then my drivers are completely up to date. So like, it's a really dumb error with their particular, I guess, like their launcher right now. It's either that or like this has happened on occasion where I will be lazy when it comes to my graphics drivers and not delete the previous versions of drivers. So I end up with like a billion different versions of a driver on my machine. It's like, oh man, I should probably go and delete all those. So that's fun.
That's really annoying.
This is the shitty part of PC gaming, where it's like technical issues abound. You know, I feel that's such a hurdle for a lot of people. Like if you didn't grow up doing it, like if you didn't start PC gaming at like around 13 or earlier, then these technical issues just seem like the biggest pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah.
Which, like for me and Anthony, it's fine. But for, like you just started PC gaming. Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's a blast, really.
Yeah, nothing says, oh man, I want to play this game, but oh fuck, this thing is broken, I have to fix this.
That is true.
I remember GTA 4 on PC. I couldn't get it to run on my old machine. Like, it would not work. It would not accept, it just would not accept the, video card. It wouldn't understand that, no, this thing has, an integrated chip, and then the 770 I have in it, I want you to use the 770. So what I had to do is I had to go into the settings of my graphics card and of my machine and go, every time that you boot Grand Theft Auto, make sure that you use this video card. And then I had to go into GTA and edit a bunch of shit about the executable file, and I was finally able to get that shit to work. Oh god. But yeah.
Yeah, that's computer gaming for you, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's worth it though, because like I said, you generally get cheaper games. Games will generally look better. It's definitely worth it, but if you are new to that space and you are used to just putting a disc in and having it go, I could see how it could be very daunting. Anyway, we got... so you've been playing Evolve. What else you been playing on PC, though?
That is about it. I've actually been... So, I actually got City Skylines a while ago. I was addicted to that for days and days and days, but then kind of got derailed by Destiny the Taken King edition. And...
Are you back on Destiny?
Yes.
You are? Okay.
Yeah, I am 2 levels away from the cap.
So you're 28 or 30? I'm trying to remember.
32.
Oh, so the cap is 30.
Yeah, the cap is currently 34.
Okay, so it'll be 36 when Taken King comes out.
I heard
Uh,
it'll actually be in the 50s.
the fuck?
It
Really?
is, yeah. I've heard from. So I don't know if you like watched the interview, but I had several people who were like hardcore Destiny buffs. Like they live and breathe Destiny. So I get all my Destiny news from them actually, and they're the reason why I got back into the game, and it's been awesome.
Like,
And
yeah,
go ahead.
that's what. Like, I have people just like that, like Quinn and his fiance Jordan, and like a couple other of my friends. Like every day, I fucking log on my PS4. They're on Destiny, and I'm like, do I really want to rebuy this fucking game? And then, like, I remember Destiny, and I'm like, oh yeah, I enjoyed playing with people, and that first raid was super cool. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll definitely go and I'll definitely play it. Well, I'll definitely get into it more, but I'm waiting for that Taken King edition to come out.
Oh, for
Uh,
sure. Yeah. I mean, it is, rest assured, like, it is much, much, much better than it was. There's a lot more to do. There's a lot more weapons and shit to collect. Like, it's a lot better.
yeah, like I played it. I played it a little bit after the first expansion came out, which is House of Wool. No, it was the Dark Below.
The
And
Dark
I
Below, that's right.
Yeah, and I thought, oh, this is cool. And I really enjoyed the PvP of that game. I dropped a good 25 hours into that game's PvP. Um, but I never had people to play PvE with besides Quinn. So I'm hoping with everyone getting Taken King, because like I know you're getting it, Nick's getting it, Quinn and Jordan are getting it, Ray's getting it. With like all these people getting Taken King, I'm really hoping to just jump back into that game. Um, and it's still weird that like I find it weird they never did a PC version. Like I feel that game would be right at home on PC.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I asked the guy I interviewed, and I mean, he said that they were, you know, the generic response. We are looking at all available, blah 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 blah. You know,
This
but
is why I hate interviewing AAA. Like this is why like when we were at E3, I was like, I want to check out indie games and weird Japanese stuff because they can actually tell me things that people care about. Like with rare exception, like the harmonics guys were great,
yeah,
but
they really were.
like they told us almost everything they could. Um, versus like you go and interview Bungie and like it's not that those guys aren't super awesome. It's the fact that they have a PR person hovering over them saying these are the things that you can tell them about this because we have a PR cycle planned for this game. Oh, so anyway, but Destiny, yeah, hopefully a PC version comes eventually because like
Yeah.
that game fits right in with Diablo and all this other stuff. That's like have you ever played Torchlight on PC?
I haven't. I've heard about it, but I've never played it.
Yeah, if you like Diablo, you will like that game. It's pretty
Does
much
that really, really pretty? It's they described it as like a Skyrim Diablo mix.
no, I think that's Divinity. I think you're thinking of Divinity. But no,
Hmm.
Torchlight is like cell shaded, and you have a dog, and you can go sell. One thing I love that I think Diablo have is you have this dog, and he can venture with you, but you can also send him back to town to sell all your crap when your stuff's full.
Huh.
Um, yeah, so yeah, like that's um, yeah. So check out Torchlight if you get the chance. I believe, yeah, I think it's usually super cheap on Steam sales. Like that game goes on sale every single time.
For sure. I'll definitely check it out.
Um. Anyway, it's Quakecon this week or this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So
Yeah,
look for all those awesome games that are on sale for Steam. I know I saw that.
I think Awesome is being kind of generous with some of these titles, but yeah,
Let's just agree to disagree, Bronson. How about cheaper games? Everybody
That,
likes cheaper games.
there you go. Look for cheaper video games. There we go. You can get yeah, they have this pretty big bundle here. It's $100 and you get like all these goddamn games. Some standouts. You can get Skyrim and all its DLC for $20. Morrowind and all its DLC for $7. Same with Oblivion. You can get Fallout 3 and all of its DLC for $14. Same with New Vegas. You can get the original Fallout games for $6 a piece. You get Wolfenstein: The New Order for $36. I don't know. This sale isn't actually that good. Like, stuff that was going on during the summer sale was a lot better than this. You can get Doom 2, Doom Ultimate Doom, and like it's called the Doom Classic Pack. It's all these original Doom games for $10.
That's the the BFG edition, right?
No, that's Doom 3. Doom 3 is
okay. I
yeah.
thought I read somewhere that included the original two.
It might. I know this Classic Edition has Doom 2, Final Doom, Ultimate Doom, and Master Levels for Doom 2. Which, I mean, Doom 1 and 2 are all-time classics, and Doom 3 it's okay. Like, that game is totally okay. Then they got the Quake Collection, which is... I wish Quake could come back. Like, I really like Quake 3, and that's a game that I played quite a bit of. Like, it was never as good as Unreal, but, like, I don't think anyone plays these old Quake games anymore. Rage is on sale for $12, but that game is awful. So, you know. And then the original Wolfensteins are on sale for $10. Man.
Well, it's not. I don't think that's bad at all.
Yeah.
If you've been looking at getting those games.
Yeah, like out of all the things they have listed here, Oblivion and those original Doom games are the most intriguing to me. Ray and I have considered buying Fallout 3 on PC on several occasions to stream it. But I just can't justify paying like more than $1 to play a game I hate. Like that's like that. There's the Steam sales over the summer and it was $5, and I'm just like, well, I could totally stream this game that I can't stand. Yeah, so not much news out of Quakecon yet, though. But like I said, today's kind of the first day. Well, day we're recording this is the first day. So, though there is a piece of news about Doom multiplayer, and that is you will be able to kill people by teleporting into them.
Kind of fucking cool.
Yeah, that game looked cool at E3. Like that trailer and that gameplay demo. Like I feel like they understand what Doom is about. You know, like Doom 3 is a cool game, like it's okay, but they tried to make this weird horror thing. That's not what Doom is. Doom is like blowing the faces off aliens with a shotgun while listening to a really good metal soundtrack by the standard of the time. Yeah. I will say Doom 3 did have a really, really good theme song. Like that guitar bit it had. Yeah.
I do not remember.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. You'd probably dig it. It's metal like. I'm not gonna say it's metal, but it's close. More news coming out of QuakeCon is the Fallout Anthology has been announced. It is heading to PC on September 29th in the States, and for $50, you will get Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition, Fallout New Vegas Game of the Year Edition, and all this comes in a mini nuke case, and there's also an empty disc slot for Fallout 4, and it's all $50. So, thoughts?
It's a good deal. I think it is.
Yeah,
and that nuke thing is cool.
Yeah, like the mini nuke was the best weapon in that game. Like that thing was awesome. I forgot what it was called. Like, wasn't it just called the mini nuke?
No, it was called like Mr. Uh, oh crap, I can't remember. No, it was some really funny name, like Fat Daddy or something like that.
I think it was it legitimately named like Fat Boy after
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
After the bomb that was dropped on fucking Japan. God damn it.
Yeah.
No, it was the bombs dropped on Japan were Fat Man and Little Boy. So
yeah,
might have been one of those. I don't know, that's cool. Fallout 1 and 2 are games that haven't aged particularly well, but give you interesting context for history of games and were all-time classics when they came out. I never played Fallout Tactics, and man, like we all know my opinion on modern Fallout.
yeah.
I think, yeah, like that's. I don't know. The thing is, I'm actually kind of into Fallout 4. Like Fallout 4, the fact that it actually has color, that's a nice change of pace.
I mean, it looks okay. For some reason, I'm not into the hype. Like, I really liked Fallout 4, and I like, Skyrim, blah 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 blah. Or I'm sorry, Fallout 3. But I can't make myself interested about Fallout 4 for some reason.
Like, here are the changes that they would need to make to Fallout 3, like in Fallout 4, to make me interested. So they got one, which was color. A main quest line I actually give a shit about. That's like interesting and well written. And shooting that plays like a shooter. And not a, like, the fact that shooting in that game was determined by random dice rolls. Like,
yeah.
Pissed me off so much sometimes. That and being able to figure out where the fuck to go. Like, I remember when you have to, like, go find, the radio announcer. What's his name? Something Dog?
Mad Dog or something like that.
Yeah, I remember the first, like, going to find him for the first time was a fucking nightmare. It was a just horrible fucking nightmare. Like, yeah, like, I feel as though that if they make those changes, which they easily can, I would probably like that game. Because I like Oblivion a lot. Like, Oblivion is was one of my favorite games. And I liked Skyrim. I didn't get the immense amount of hype Skyrim got. You know, like, I generally put a good amount of time into Skyrim. I liked Skyrim, but, like, we had a staff member at the time who, like, got a Skyrim tattoo on their neck.
Huh.
Like, the logo, and I'm like, you are a crazy person. Why would you do that? What? Like, I don't know. That game is, yeah. I don't know, what's your opinion on Skyrim? I've never really actually heard your opinion on Skyrim.
I think it's okay. It took me a long time to beat it because I wasn't as into it as I was Oblivion. So, like, when people go around saying that Skyrim's the best game ever made, it's not even better than Oblivion. So, no. But,
no, it's not.
But, like, it was fun. I haven't beaten, like, any of the DLC.
I haven't played any of the DLC, so...
Yeah. I mean, so that says something. When I'm really dedicated to a game, I beat, like, as much as I can. But not so for that.
Yeah, like Batman, the only thing I haven't done in Batman is the Riddler trophies. I have like 120 to go. But no, like, Skyrim, I feel as though it was the first one of those kind of games to get, like, to Call of Duty levels of success. And because of that, like, it was a lot of people's first game like that. Because everyone I've talked to about that kind of game, their first one is, like, always their favorite. Like be it Oblivion, Morrowind, Fallout 3, like everyone's favorite Bethesda game is their first one. That at least
Yeah,
that's kind of what I've noticed.
yeah, that does sound about right.
Because I mean they're all kind of the same fucking game, just with different like little quirks. And Fallout has bad shooting. Like
Yeah,
that.
its shooting is awful.
Yeah, like that's the differentiate. That's what makes those games different. Um, yeah. So, all right. Uh, moving forward. All right. So, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 had a surprise early release. Uh, coming out today, the day that we're recording this, and it was supposed to come out August 8th. It is $8. So if you want to play the fourth Five Nights at Freddy's in a year, in literally a year, uh, go do that. Did you ever play those games? The Five Nights
No,
at...
and no, I'm okay going the rest of my life without playing them.
Yeah, you made a correct choice. You made a good life decision there. Because let me tell you, I played the first one. I thought, oh, this is cool. This is a novel idea, like cool horror indie game. And like 3 months later, I hear the sequel's out. I'm like, wait, the sequel? Like, is it sure it's not like an expansion pack or something? They're like, no, it's a sequel. And then like 6 months after that, they came out with another one, and they're all the same fucking game. Like, like, and fucking people eat it up. They eat it up, and I'm just like ah ah like this is just like this is YouTube jump scare screamer like streamer bait. That's what it is. Like, and I know people like watching that kind of shit because I streamed Outlast during Extra Life, and people were laughing their ass off at Tori flipping the fuck out. Um, oh my god, like I don't.
So sad.
Yeah, like I don't.
Jump
Man,
scares is what's popular now
which
for people
which
to watch.
which it sucks that jump scares are the most popular horror game now because they're to me that's not horror or fun. Like that's just it's just kind of dull. Like because like even if you don't see it come in, the honest trailer they did an honest trailers for the second and third one. They're like, ooh, a jump scare. Because like after you play the first one of those games, you almost always know when it's coming. Oh my god, I don't I don't get how that game got a bit as you know. I know the first one got its huge fandom. That first game was cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's the first one.
It was a
It's not the 18th one.
it was
It's fresh.
like it's new, fresh. They some man figured out animatronics are scary as fuck. Like totally totally get why people were into that first game. Even the second. But like when I heard a third one was coming out 6 months after that second one, I'm like, are you fucking serious? And now this one's out like 3 months after that. I'm like, you've got to be kidding! Like this is insanity. God. Supposedly this one is called the final chapter though.
It really just depends on how much the game made.
That and how much he wants to make another one.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I hope he doesn't, but
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, like every and I have friends who are just like I have friends who are super into those games, like particularly Jordan and Panda, both really are into the lore in that universe, and I have to hear about it, semi frequently, and I don't care. I don't like I don't see how the lore is that good either. Like this is, I mean, just no, just man, just
Just no.
Yeah, man. I don't. Yeah, I'm hoping that they do something worthwhile with horror games like that. Like indie horror games are super cool, and they actually do horror better than AAA does now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all right, so the next piece of news is Black Ops 3 beta dated for PC and Xbox One. It is going to the multiplayer beta for Black Ops 3 will start on Wednesday, August 6th and run through August 30th. PS4 players will get to start on August 19th and go until August 23rd.
I think that's cool. If I can get my hands on the beta, I want to try it out.
Yeah, like
Um,
that multiplayer footage they showed looked cool.
it did look cool. I agree, but don't trust Activision in Call of Duty anymore. So that's why I want to try the beta.
I'm in this weird state with them where I'm like, I haven't been legitimately excited about a Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. And I play every single one every year. I've played every Call of Duty every year, because I hate myself. I guess I don't know. And like Modern Warfare or Black Ops 2 was the last one where I was like, this is a really good game. Like Black Ops 2 really surprised me because I thought Black Ops 1 was okay. I thought those Vietnam missions were cool. I like the fact that they used the Rolling Stones in their games. Like, but I picked up Black Ops 2 having very low expectations for it after Modern Warfare 3. And I really liked that game. Like I played more of that than any other Call of Duty besides like Modern Warfare 2. And I'm kind of interested in Black Ops 3 because of that.
Okay, that's cool. One thing I really did like about the Black Ops series was their party games. Like Sticks and Stones and One in the Chamber is so fucking fun.
What's that one? I believe it's called Gun Game.
Oh, Gun Game was awesome too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I like how Black Ops has become like their like that's part of the reasons why I actually am also excited for this is like Black Ops is their one where they don't have to play it safe and they can do kind of like weird experimental stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why like it's really weird how Call of Duty went from like I want the Infinity Ward game, that's the people who make the good shit, to Treyarch is the one who knows what they're doing. So
Well, let's be honest here. None of them make good games anymore.
I, I thought Black Ops 2 was awesome. Like that game was.
I mean,
Like,
it was good, but not awesome. But like, let's be honest here. The last awesome Call of Duty was Modern Warfare, the original.
I'd say Modern Warfare
The
2.
rest,
I'd
the
give it to
rest
Modern
have
Warfare
been
2.
gigantic expansions.
I would give it to Modern Warfare 2 even because that brought like legitimate change. You know, even though it was like you got the tactical nuke, the expanded perks, like more customizable classes, and Black Ops 2 brought that pick 10 system where it's like, okay, you can pick as many perks, as many stuff as you want. You just have only 10 slots to do it. Like I thought that was a really big change to that multiplayer. See, as the person who plays these every fucking year, I know all the subtle changes from game to game.
Yeah, true. That's fair.
So
You'll know changes more better than I would.
like going from 4 to present, like I generally ignore World at War because it wasn't very good. Modern Warfare 2 was awesome. They did a bunch of really cool changes with like they have the nuke and the fucking helicopters and like COD 4 had like 3 basic kill streak perks. That thing had like 30. Black Ops was a neat idea, but I feel they just didn't get everything together right. Modern Warfare 3 was a horrible, torrid piece of shit. Like, the multiplayer was way too fast. Like, even by Call of Duty standards. Like, that shit moved like Unreal Tournament, but didn't shoot like Unreal Tournament. And then the story was 3 hours long, and they blew up the Eiffel Tower. That was like the main notable thing I remember from that story. Oh, and they try and kill Soap in the first like 5 minutes. Uh, then there is Black Ops 2, which was like that Pick 10 system was cool. The zombie stuff was great. The story was actually really neat, where you had to fly jets, and they did all that future stuff. Ghost was another horrible, awful, torrid piece of shit. It was pretty much like Modern Warfare 3 with a slightly better story. Advanced Warfare was interesting. Like it, like it felt kind of like a middle ground between Ghosts and Black Ops, and because of that, it was kind of just okay. Yeah, like that game. It had Kevin Spacey, so that's always a plus. I don't know, like that game was all right. I just feel its multiplayer needed a little more work because the future tech stuff was really interesting, and they used Pick 10 like Black Ops 2 did, but they didn't do anything else that made it any different from the other, games in that franchise. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And now this one looks like this one is doing what I've wanted them to do with Call of Duty since like 2010, which is like future robots, jetpacks, lasers, robotic bees. Oh, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Hope for the best, though.
Yeah, I would totally love to like be really into a Call of Duty again. Like I've been playing those games since the first one, and like it has been a roller coaster of quality, just up and down the entire time. Hearthstone is getting an expansion.
Ooh.
Polish your armor, shoe your steed, and sharpen those lances. The Grand Tournament, Hearthstone's second expansion, is about to make its debut. The Grand Tournament will be expanding Hearthstone's card library by 132 new cards, introducing new spells, weapons, and to sorry. And these are cards that you can expect, and then they show a bunch of cards. Oh, damn it, the page closed. Here's one of the legendaries from the set. Sky Cap and Crag. Charge! Costs one less for each friendly pirate. So this is looking like the pirate expansion from what I've seen.
Yeah. This is that Grand Tournament one, right?
Yeah, that's the...
Okay.
Oh, and there's a new board that's based around the Argent tournament for those of you who play WoW. New card backs. Apparently there's going to be a sale on cards for those who pre-purchase. And let's see. Does it have a release date? It's coming out sometime in August. Just doesn't say when. Cool, great. I'm totally down to waste more of my life on Hearthstone. Alright, last couple pieces of news here. Drug tests are being mandated by Pro Gaming League. Feel free to respond whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I mean, you know that I don't take esports too seriously. Like, I just feel like they're trying really, really hard to be a lot like the NFL and the NBA. Like, I've already been proven wrong when I said that esports aren't a sport, because they are, but they're not. I can't think of the word. They're not like athletic. Like, you don't have to be athletic.
Yeah, it's yeah. I get what you're saying. It's like
they're never going to be a national league. I mean, sure, like esports will get bigger, and one day they might be as big as the NFL or NBA or something like that. But I mean, what? So Bronson, you and I during a Halo tournament, we're gonna go to the back of the building. We're gonna shoot up some HGH, come up,
Well,
play the guys, and just
the
completely whoop their ass.
the the thing is like certain players will use Adderall, which will increase focus and reaction time. That's what they're talking about. They're not talking about like fucking HGH and shit.
Well, yeah, and I was being a smart ass,
Yeah, I know.
but I mean, whatever. Like that's kind of ridiculous. But that's just my thoughts. I mean, I don't really take esports too seriously.
Yeah, I don't know. When you're competing in a $250,000 tournament, though, like these prize pools, like this is becoming like a real thing, whether you like take it seriously or not. Like I watched two esport tournaments, Evo and the international. Those are the two, and I watch Evo because like I want to go to Evo one year and like I want to go to Evo with like you, Ray, Bremen, and like people I know who like fighting games, and just like enter a bunch of money matches out of hotel rooms and get plastered the entire time. Like
that sounds amazing.
That's why I want to go to Evo. Like, here's this fucking clay fighter tournament being run out of this hotel room with $5 money matches. Like, fuck yeah. But no,
okay, so I'm curious.
Mhm.
Are you on the article right now?
Yeah.
Does it say specifically what kind of drugs they use?
Let's see.
Or they're testing for?
It doesn't say what they're testing for. They mention Adderall, and let's see. That's the only one they really mention. But I mean, I'm sure you could assume Ritalin and other ones like that would help focus and reaction time.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I've given pretty much my opinion on it. Like, good. I guess good for the league for choosing to drug test. I guess that's good.
Yeah, like I don't see any problem with this. Purely on the fact that it's like these people are competing for big money, and they will straight up like quit their job and do this full time. So there needs to be as even as a playing ground as possible. And
yeah,
yeah,
okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay, well, that's good. Anyway, we got two last news stories. Heroes of the Storm has a new hero.
Woo!
Leo Rick, the Skeleton King from Diablo.
Have you messed with him at all yet?
No, I haven't gotten to.
Yeah, I also haven't. But that's cool. Every time there's a character added, I get excited.
Yeah, like that roster keeps growing and keeps getting cool characters that I actually like know of. I think that's part of the reason why I like that game is because I've played all the Blizzard games a probably unhealthy amount, and like whenever they add a new character, I'm like, oh, I know who that is. That's cool. I'll play more. It's like when they add a new character to Smash, you instantly just want to go buy it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I still haven't got
for the $10 each.
It's $7 actually, and it's $7.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Yeah, and that's for both systems too. I don't know. I don't think that's too bad. $7 a character, because like a character in that game is really meaningful content.
I guess, but I haven't gotten any of them. I will. Don't worry, I'll get them. But
yeah,
I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain about it every step of the way.
Yeah, it's like fine, I'll go. Fine, I'll go out, but I'm gonna complain the whole time.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So, last news story here. Life is Strange has hit 1 million in sales, and episode 4 has a release date.
I don't know much about Life is Strange. I've heard a lot of like mixed reactions about the first couple episodes, but then next one I heard really good things about.
Yeah, like I've heard like very mixed things. I'm kind of waiting for the full package to be out before I like put some time into it. But the concept seems really cool. Like it kind of reminds me of Gone Home in a way, which that was one of my top 10 games of the year that it came out. So
Feel free to give me crap. I still haven't played Gone Home.
you know what? That's fine. I'm not sure if you would enjoy it anyway. Like that game is like I totally see why people are like fuck Gone Home. You know, that's not a game, but the my thing with it is I would almost agree with that. It's more of an interactive experience more than anything, and I really enjoyed it. Like that story was really like it's 1994. You're exploring this house and you're trying to piece together like what has been going on with this family, and then you find about your sister and what's been going on in her life, and you try and piece that story together. Like it's a neat game. The fact that it's 3 hours long and $20, like that's my problem. But I got it in a Steam sale for $7. So.
Oh, for sure. Then I will wait for it to go on a sale.
Yeah. It was a cool game. Like, it was one of my 10 favorite games that year, but I could see why. Like, especially because, like, to get to the end, you either need to, like, you just need to, like, click on everything and do everything or follow a guide. Like, that is the only way you'll finish that game. Like, you were either going to follow a guide or just, like, fully explore this house. But yeah, that game, that game gets so many like people who I guess are really like believe in Gamergate up in arms and like they scream that it's not a game, and I'm just like, you people are crazy. Like there was a good quote. It's like that I pulled up from Gersman over at Giant Bomb when he was doing he was talking at a university. And it was like, games are maturing and games are evolving, and that's not a political statement. That's reality. So the people taking that to mean we're getting political, like that just makes me think that they're out of touch with kind of where stuff is heading. It's not about, drilling into everyone's skull. It's not about like, we're going to hold your eyes open and force Gone Home into your eye sockets until you understand. It's about saying that like not every game has to be for you. There are plenty of games I don't like that other people do, and if people want to play Dark Souls, fine. I don't have to, and that's okay.
And I remember you posting that.
Yeah, like,
and that he still got to play Dark Souls.
Yeah. we do have to play everything because of our job, but
yeah,
So every year you're gonna hear me come out and be like, man, I still surprise, I still dislike most Western RPGs. Like that's why, like on the recent Gamecast, when people are like, "What do you mean you aren't super infatuated with The Witcher?" I'm like, well, if you've listened to the majority of our other content, you would know why.
That's true.
Like the fact that I have just kind things to say about that game in general kind of speaks volumes about it anyway. Oh. Like, I think that game's presentation is really good. I think that game has, it has writing quality that's very up and down, but its highs are very high. Its combat is better than most Western RPGs. Like, it's not great, but it's not fucking awful. So, step up. I don't know, man. Anyway, that's pretty much it for news, unless you got anything or any PC stuff you want to talk about.
No, everyone should get a PC, though.
Everyone should. Ray's saving up for his. He's 1/5 of the way there.
Yes.
He is going to be spending $2,000. That's not including his keyboard, mouse, or monitor.
Jeez.
Which I'm going to be in that same ballpark around this time next year. Like, I am waiting as long as possible. I want to get as much life out of my current computer as I can. And the way certain games are looking as far as graphics specs go, this is looking like the last year. I look at a game like Evolve, and I read its graphics specs. I'm like, well, I can run that game, but I can tell that I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna have to build a new machine soon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get to that point too. So was Nick eventually.
Like, the thing is, though, is like you guys just have to swap out parts. Like, I have to do a fresh build because I have a laptop.
Yeah, true.
Which it's like the ironic thing is, the only thing on this machine that's really dated is the graphics card. The processor is a desktop i7. You know, the 16 gigs of RAM and a good enough hard drive. Like, the only thing in here that like really is the whole thing where I'm buying a whole new machine is the graphics card. Which that wouldn't be an issue. Like, that wouldn't be an issue if I would have, ironically enough, bought my Alienware a year later. Because a year later they have this technology where you can buy this box to where you can use a desktop graphics card with your laptop if you hook this into it.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
Yeah, and then like when you're on the go, it uses its regular graphics card. I'm like, damn it! Why didn't that exist a year earlier? I would have totally bought that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, and hallelujah. Well, I actually do have a piece of news. One last piece of news. So if you're like me and you have an Alienware computer, you're like, well, fuck, this thing has custom drivers. How am I going to upgrade to Windows 10? All this other crap. And they now have a link on their site for doing that. For when the time comes. So,
yeah.
There you go. Awesome. Now I won't be super pissed when Windows 10 comes out. Great. Awesome. But we'll have to reinstall all that. Oh, God. This is the one thing I dislike. Like I said, like this is at the beginning of the podcast. Like, fuck. Now I'm gonna have to reinstall all those drivers and all that software and all that shit with that install. God damn it. Oh well. Anyway, that's it. We're on Facebook, thegameraccess.com. We're on Twitter @thegameraccess, and we're on twitch.tv/thegameraccess. Please follow us on all those places, and we will be back with another raid next week, hopefully. Bye.
See you guys.